In the year 1000, the Netherlands does not exist. There is no country, no borders, no dikes, only marshland, peat islands floating in mud, thin strips of earth between rivers, villages built on ground that sinks when you stand still too long. The North Sea waits to the west. It breathes. Twice a day it advances. Twice a day it retreats. People farm anyway. They dig drainage trenches with wooden spades. They raise houses on mounds of earth called turpin. They pray the tide respects those mounds. Most days it does. Then the wind changes. Storm systems roll in from the Atlantic. Pressure drops. The tide swells higher than memory. There are no warning systems, no charts, no weather reports, only instinct. And instinct says, this surge is different. Water climbs past its normal markers. It floods the grazing fields. Salt poisons crops. One weak stretch of marsh gives way. And suddenly the sea is no longer visiting. It is entering. Visible goal: stop the sea before it claims the land permanently. Refusal: people hesitate, because fighting the ocean sounds absurd. It is easier to move east, find higher ground, start over. Many do. But moving inland means abandoning fertile peat, abandoning trade routes, abandoning rivers that connect to Europe. Leave the coast, and you lose opportunity. Stay, and you gamble with death. For a moment, survival means retreat. But retreat guarantees poverty, and something shifts. No return. Instead of running, they begin piling earth, mud, reeds, driftwood, clay. Crude embankments rise, no higher than a man's waist. The sea laughs at waist height. But this is the first time the land pushes back. There is no turning back now. If the walls fail, everything floods. If they hold, a new way of living begins. The first storm hits the new embankments. Wind howls across flat plains. Waves slam into packed mud. Some sections collapse instantly. Fields drown. Livestock vanish. It looks like proof that resistance is useless. But something unexpected happens. Some sections hold. Where clay was thicker, where reeds were woven tighter, where communities worked together. The sea reveals its secret. It searches for weakness. So they adapt. Higher walls, stronger layering, collective labour. Villages coordinate, embankments connect, lines become barriers, barriers become systems. But blocking water in one place raises it somewhere else. Rivers swell, drainage slows, the land begins sinking under its own protection. A terrifying realization emerges. To survive here, you must control water completely. Not just block it. Control it. Then comes a massive surge, a North Sea storm tide. Waves taller than rooftops, embankments rupture, settlements vanish. Salt water floods miles inland. Peat erodes. For a moment, it seems inevitable. This land cannot be lived on. The sea is too powerful, the ground too fragile, the cost too high. Survival feels temporary. But something irreversible has already happened. Knowledge. They now understand flow. Pressure, weak points. They dig channels deliberately, redirect rivers, create controlled overflow basins. Instead of reacting to floods, they design for them. They build primitive sluice gates. Water can enter and be released. For the first time, the sea does not decide everything. Humans decide something. A new storm approaches, stronger than before. This time the system is tested. Waves slam against connected dikes. Pressure builds in basins. Floodgates open strategically. Water spreads where it is meant to spread. The barriers bend, but hold. The tide recedes. The land remains, not untouched, but standing. This is the turning point. the moment the Netherlands becomes not a gift of nature, but a project. From that point forward, survival here means engineering. Dikes grow taller over generations. Windmills begin draining wetlands. Polders emerge, land reclaimed from the sea. Marsh becomes farmland. Tidal swamp becomes villages, then towns. Living below sea level stops being madness. It becomes identity. The Netherlands is not land that survived the sea. It is land negotiated with it. Every field, every canal, every horizon line straight as a blade. All of it exists because, in the year 1000, people stopped running and decided the sea would no longer be the final authority. The water still waits. It always will. But now, it waits behind walls. If you enjoyed this journey into how the Netherlands learned to live with the sea, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us keep making stories about the moments that shaped our world. And if there's a place, event, or history you want us to explore next, drop it in the comments below.